yo! It's the weekend, motherfuckers! Yo, guys. What up? It's the Fears Man. Cheers! Yo, yo, yo. All right, enough of that bullshit. Guys, what's up? Fears, audience, fears. And the first one to respond is Stinky Pete. Yeah, why don't you wipe your ass, you know? Then you wouldn't be as stinky, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just joking. Stinky says, here we go. The king of YouTube is back. Oh, wow. That is quite the title, my friend. I appreciate you giving me that title, Stinky Pete. I don't know if Fears is the king of YouTube. Maybe when I get to like Roman Atwood status or Casey Neistat status, then I could be called the king of YouTube. But I appreciate you calling me that, the king of YouTube, and I do my best. I do my most. Anyway, welcome back to the Fears podcast, guys. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of stuff. Fears is wearing, by the way, his brand new shirt. I bought it either last week or the week before. Just a nice. It's kind of Hawaiian. It's got some like Hawaiian symbols. You can barely see them, but they are Hawaiian. I just wanted a nice kind of dress shirt, you know, for church or like whenever I go to the conventions. And it's a nice buttoned up white shirt. Fears has got his Converse shoes on. Yeah, buddy. Look at him. I don't know if you can see him. There we go. There we go. There we go. So normally I wear a hat, but today I thought, you know what? I'm like, while I'm out and about doing errands, I'll throw some gel in my hair. It's not a haircut, Joy Boy. I did get a haircut, you know, last weekend for the convention. Well, actually, it wasn't even a full-on haircut. It was a nice trim for the convention. So I got a haircut last weekend. It just looks like I got a haircut because I gelled my hair today. So yeah, because I hadn't gelled my hair in a while, but I got a nice little trim for the convention. So I got a bunch of stuff to talk about. So welcome Joy Boy and Stinky Pete. They're the first two to say. Fears, I just came out as bi. Well, congratulations. Now, Stinky Pete, I don't judge anyone, but I have a question. I have a question. I forgot. Are you a girl or a guy? Because sometimes I can't tell just by a profile, you know, picture. I would assume you're a guy, though, right? But hey, congratulations. And Joy Boy says, Pete is brave. Much love to you. Yeah, listen, Fears is cool with everybody. You know, if you're cool with me, I'm cool with you. That's Fears's, that's Fears's motive. Not motive. Not logo. Fuck, I'm tired. It is motto. Sorry, motto. If you're cool with me, I'm cool with you. You want to start if you want to start some shit with Fears, then Fears will raise holy hell. But I've told you guys this many times. I don't care if you're blue, black, white, polka dots on your face, polka dots on your butts, gay, bi, transgender, whatever. If you're cool with Fears, I'm cool with you. So I guess congrats are in the order for Stinky Pete. Stinky says, oh, see, I always thought Stinky Pete, you know, because Pete is more of a guy's name. I thought you were a guy. So you are a girl. Okay. I just like Stinky Pete from Toy Story. Wait, hang on. When is Stinky Pete in Toy Story? Which one is Stinky Pete? Is that like the old like cowboy type of guy with a gray mustache and he never comes out of the box in Toy Story 2? I'm trying to think of. I don't know where Stinky Pete is in the Toy Story thing. Yo, Visions, what's up? Vision says Stinky Pete is double dipping. I mean, that's true. That's true. Stinky Pete says that she just came out as bi. Yes, there's still a chance for Fears. There's still a chance. So you never know. Maybe me, you know, Stinky Pete, we can, since she's a girl, I had no idea that she was a girl. There you go. Maybe we can hook up sometime. There it is. Yeah, the Toy Story 2, the prospector guy. Oh, I didn't know that his name was Stinky Pete. There we go. There we go. By the way, speaking of Visions, I am impressed. So I'm impressed by Visions by two things. Two new things I found out. So if you haven't checked out LC's Discord, Visions is usually floating around in the Discord. I'm floating around in the Discord. I'm floating around in the Discord. And every once in a while, pictures will be floating through there. So Visions put up, Visions, remember this conversation? I don't know who started it, but like everybody was talking about, their computer setup. So the dude was like, yeah, I got one computer set up over here, like on a little tripod. And then I have another computer over here. Then I didn't even show mine. I just told mine. I'm like, look, you guys know Fears is on the cheap. I've got my laptop literally on this coffee table. And that's it. And so then Yakov's like, yeah, that's nothing. So then Yakov, I think, had 3. And then Visions came out. And he was like, yeah, weak sauce, everybody. And then everyone was like, well, what the hell are you on about? Right? And so Visions, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 monitors, like in a kind of a command center type of thing. Visions, I hope you don't mind. I took the photo off of Discord. It's on my desktop. I'm going to upload it to my Facebook, show all my buddies, dude, check out my buddy Vision's fucking setup. And then I'm going to Instagram it. I'm looking at it right here. Here, let me pull up the photo. I'm impressed. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got Fears Man on. I hope you don't mind me describing this, Vision, because it's a cool setup. So off to the left, he's got 2 drinks. One's in a purple can, and then the other one's in, I don't know, it looks like apple juice, I think. And then behind he's got a rabbit, like a rabbit statue. Because I know Visions has got 2 rabbits, so that makes sense. Then, on the wall, I guess it looks like little like black and white cartoon drawings. I would assume, Vision, those cartoon drawings are for like future Exhumed Visions t-shirts. And then he's got 2 tables. One table going this way, another table going that way, and a fucking command center of 4 screens. And then he's got 2 keyboards. So he's got a white and gray keyboard on the left, and then he's got this big ass black keyboard off to the right, and then these 2 black speakers that are fucking huge. Visions, I gotta say, when I saw this in the Discord, I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, that's a lot of Fears. 1, 2, 3, 4 Fears monitors. You can see Fears from every angle. That shows you the dedication of how much me and Visions are friends and how much Visions is a Fears Man 26 and Fears Vlogs fan. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 fucking monitors. I'm impressed, buddy. I gotta say, I'm impressed. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. Anyway, Stinky Pete says, Fears, you're cute. Wait, are you saying that I live too far away, or you live too far away? Probably both. I live in Florida. I don't know where you live. There it is. Yo, pretend stories. Pretend stories. You have to give us the story. What happened? Because I heard rumors about what happened. He says, hello, I'm still on the mend. What happened, buddy? I heard like you got sick or something. You had to go to the hospital or some shit. Anyway, before we move on, I just got to say, Visions, I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed. Great setup. But anyway, oh, wow, you live in jolly old England. Well, there it is. Fears has been there quite a few times. I've got some British family. So anyway, today I'm going to show everybody my Dollar Tree Walmart haul. Fears picked up a bunch of new goodies. Then we're going to be reviewing The Purge. Well, this one's a 4 movie, but so far I've only watched number 1. So we're going to be reviewing the first Purge movie. So that one. And then Fears has to have all these. I have to watch all these. And then the other night, I watched Faster. So we're going to be reviewing this too. And Fears has got his, I got my coffee. And then I've been trying to eat healthier. So I've got my healthy snack, some grapes. So there it is. And a few people were asking, Fears, what's up with this white shirt? I just wanted a very nice white shirt, not only for the convention. It's a white Hawaiian shirt. You may not be able to see it, but there's a few right here. little tiny Hawaiian like trees and palm trees here and then here. So I wanted it. I always wear Hawaiian shirts to the convention, but I wanted to kill two birds with one stone. I said, well, I said, it's nice. I said, I can also wear that to church too. So I was like, so I'm either going to wear this. I'm going to rewatch this tonight. I'm either going to wear this or I'm going to wear that orange and green one that I showed you guys that I posted on my Instagram. It'll be one of those two. So if I don't wear this one, I'll wear it next weekend. Speaking of next weekend, I called Sam and I was like, hey, Sam, what do you think? Tomorrow after church, video game stream? And he was like, Fears, I got to be honest. He goes, I am so dead tired from work. And I was like, yeah, that's cool, buddy. No worries. So next weekend. So not this weekend, but next weekend. So me and Sam are either going to do 2 streams, like one video game stream, like maybe midweek, like Wednesday, Thursday. And then we're going to do something on Saturday or Sunday. So I'll let you guys know. All right. Pretend Story says, after the night, I went to urgent care due to stress, and we figured out I had to get my gallbladder removed. Oh, damn. Holy shit. Robots fixed me. Well, guess what, Pretend Stories? When I was in the hospital for 14 days back, well, now it's 2 years. 2 years ago, I had both. I had doctors fix me, and then I had robots fix me too. So I felt like the $6 million man. Steve Austin, a man barely alive, you know. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We can rebuild Fears. We have the fucking technology. Even though it's like an old ass like 60s, 70s, and like 80s television show because they had so many seasons. They started in the late 60s, went through the 70s, and then ended like early 80s. It's still a good fucking TV show. So there it is. Anyway, so that's what we're talking about today. So, but I got a bunch of updates to tell you guys before we get into the topics. So let me open up the chat. Sam said he may come in today. So I'm going to send him the link later. And then, of course, I'm always going to send one to Visions. I always give Visions the option to come in, whether he wants to or not. Hopefully one of these days we can get my buddy, my pal in here for at least 5 or 10 minutes. We'll see. But I never pressure Visions. I'm like, Visions, you come on in if you want to, you know, because off camera, me and Randall were talking about that cameo Visions. He was like, Fears. He goes, isn't it fucking hilarious? I was like, oh, I'm like, it was. I'm like, Visions is fucking great. He came in and was like, hey, Fears, boom, and then just out of there. And I was like, and then Randall was like, were you expecting more? I was like, a little bit, a tiny bit. I'm like, but that was still fucking great. So yeah. Was pretty hilarious. All right, let me open up the chat. There we are. All right, there we go. And then we'll get a Mosian. So tomorrow is church. I didn't want to do the whole like apple pie thing because we're having like a little luncheon. There's going to be soup and salad, and then they always like give me desserts. So of course, Fears bought. I mean, it's good. I'm sure everyone will enjoy it, but it's one of my favorite desserts ever. I got a small carrot cake. Oh my God. Carrot cake is fucking great. I love carrot cake. Yeah. By the way, Visions, how are the rabbits doing? I remember last time you told me Visions has got 2 rabbits. And I remember last time I asked you about it, Vision, you said they were scrapping. Like the black rabbit did not like the other rabbit. And they were scrapping away. And like you weren't sure if they were going to like last. So have they started to get along better? I'm just curious. Let's hope they... I like rabbits too, Joy Boy. Let's hope they're not fighting anymore. So anyway, so I had a lot of errands to do today. I woke up. Oh, I had a really nice sleep. Oh, man. Fear slept in to about 12-ish, and I did not feel bad about it. I was like, it's the fucking weekend. I set the alarm for like 10:30, but then I did what did I do? I did Fears' casual and classic saying. The alarm went off, and I just kind of went like that and looked over, and I was like, yeah, that's not fucking happening. And I just fucking turned it off, and I was like, and I reset the alarm clock for 12, and I was like, all right, yeah, peace. I'll see you later. This is fucking great. It's the weekend. I don't have to do jack shit. And I went right back to sleep. So then I got up, and then I had to get up at 12. Had to go pick up the Fears Mobile. The Fears Mobile was supposed to be all back together, but they had to order a part. So like 2 or 3 weeks ago, the service manager guy at my dealership was like, Fears, we'll get it all done in one day. He's like, and I'll shuttle you back to your house so you don't have to stay here. So I dropped it off like 3 weeks ago at like 8, 9 in the morning, like right after work. Like he was like, the minute you get done, right out of there, boom, come. And so I came, and he's like, we should be able to get it all done. Around 4 or 5, they said, Fears, we're going to give you your car back so you can get to work. He goes, it should be fine to drive. He goes, we just couldn't finish one thing because we don't have the part. And I was like, is that part necessary, for it to drive? He goes, no. He goes, it's a minor little part. And I forgot what the part was called because they installed it today and fixed it today. He goes, so you should be able to have it for a while. And he goes, when can you bring it in? I was like, can I bring it in over the weekend? I said, if I drop it off Friday. So right after work, I dropped it off on Friday morning around 10. And he goes, we're not going to get it done until I thought it was going to be done like late Friday, like 5 or 6. And then we're going to have you come up and get it before the dealership closed. He goes, but that's not going to happen. So he's like, can you come in on Saturday, like at around 1 or 2? And I said, yeah, sure. But because there was like a fucking accident, Fears did not get there until fucking 3. That's one of the things I hate about Florida. I love the people. I love the beach. I love the heat. I'd rather live in heat than fucking in Missouri with goddamn fucking typhoons of like goddamn snow and shit. But I guess there was an accident. So Fears was in traffic for 2.5 hours. Finally got there at 3, grabbed the Fears mobile. Then I had to drop something off at the post office because I sent my grandma a nice I just miss her so much. So I just grabbed, while I was at Walmart, I grabbed kind of a generic thinking of you card. I just wrote a nice little message like, Grandma, I'm coming to visit soon. I love you. I'll take you to Applebee's. I know that's your favorite restaurant. The Fears man is coming. I said, we'll get on some good grandma, grandson, quality time together. I'm like, I'll be there soon, So I had to hurry though, because, the fucking post office, I think on the weekends close around 3:54. So I was like, literally, I wrote that message while I was at Walmart. So I bought all the shit at Walmart, quickly wrote it, sealed it, mailed it off to the post office. Then I went to the Dollar Tree because sometimes they have some really good deals on some Blu-rays. So I found a pretty cool Blu-ray at Dollar Tree, and then went back to fucking Walmart to finish my fucking shopping. Because I just went there real quick, grabbed the card, wrote it real quick. So the fucking post office, because it took forever to get the Fears mobile. When I got to the dealership, I was like, any problems, any complications? And he goes, no, everything's good. I said, okay, good. I said, I'm glad there's no complications. So paid for the part, paid for the fix. And he goes, we'll have it done in a couple of hours. And I said, great. And he goes, you can pick it up Saturday. Picked it up. Fears mobile back to 100%, working like a charm. So everything's good. It was a good day. It was just a busy day. And I didn't really care to sit in traffic for 2 fucking hours. Oh my God. It was crazy. All right, let me catch up with the comments here. All right, so Vision says, we are keeping the black one upstairs until the white one gets spaded. Oh, that's important, by the way. So then it's not like, pooping everywhere. They can get very territorial. Listen, I get it. I get it, Visions. That's why, like, I don't know if rabbits tell you when you're in their territory, but fucking alligators and snakes tell you. They hiss. And that's like your warning. That's like, all right, you're getting kind of fucking close. Get the fuck away from me and my territory, or something very bad's gonna happen, right? But I watch these people like on Animal Planet, like, that guy, the Steve guy, the Australian guy. He's a nice guy, and it sucks that he passed away. But he was so dumb to fuck with alligators and fuck with. You would never see Fears fuck with an alligator and fuck with a snake, because snakes and alligators, they get pissed off very easily. Like, if you fuck with them, they're like, all right, you're fucking with me. Guess what? You're fucking dead. And then like an alligator will turn around and bite your fucking head off or bite your fucking arm off. Snakes will fucking bite you. And if they're poisonous, yeah, you're fucking dead within minutes. So you'll never see Fears fuck with snakes or fucking alligators. But yeah. Well, I hope it all works out, Visions. Yeah, wait till he gets spaded, and then hopefully they can be buddies, because they're both you and Mrs. Vision's pets. You want your pets to get along, That would suck if they never got along. That would suck. Get well soon. Pretend story time. Sorry you're under stress. Yeah, I'm sorry you're under stress, buddy. I'm sorry that you had what was it? Hang on, what was it? It was your gallbladder. I've never had my gallbladder removed, but I'm sure that must have hurt. So yeah. Yep. That must have sucked. But I'm glad you're back, buddy. I'm glad you're back. Hood Rat says, "Yo, Fears, I like that button-down shirt." Well, I appreciate that. It was a steal. I bought it not last week, so not last week at the convention, but I bought it the week before the convention. Got it for like $6 or $7 at Walmart. It's just a nice button-down shirt, and I don't know if you can see it. They're very small, but there's tiny little Hawaiian palm trees here. So I was like, I'm like, that kills two birds with one stone. It can be a Hawaiian shirt for the conventions. And then I was like, I don't have too many nice white button-down shirts. And I was like, I could use this for church too. So I was like, all right, that's fucking cool. So I'm either going to rewash this and wear this tomorrow, or I'm thinking more I'm going to wear the green and orange one, because I already wore this one today. I was like, you know what? I may just bust out the green and orange one. Plus, I bought that green and orange one. That one's a perfect one for when Easter comes around. Because last time for Easter, I got like a nice purple one, which I still have. Yeah. Hood Rat says, "Did you get angry on the road? Did you throw down off the freeway?" No, I didn't. No, I wasn't mad. Just inside my mind, I was like, I really don't want to sit in traffic for 2 fucking hours. But that's the only thing I hate about Florida. The people are amazing. The tourist attractions are amazing. I love the beach. I love the humidity. Everything's good. I just hate the fucking traffic. It's the worst. Because if I wouldn't have sat in traffic for like 2 fucking hours, I left. I got up at 12, and then I took a shower, and I was out the door by 12:30. And my GPS said I would have got there at 1:15. It was either 1:15, 1:20. I was like, all right, that's not bad. That's not bad. Like, that's like an hour and a half. I was like, that's not bad. All of a sudden, I get on the highway, and everything was good for like 20 minutes. And all of a sudden, I go down this embankment, and I look off into the distance, and I was like, oh shit, there's a fucking accident. And anytime there's a fucking accident, everybody's like, ooh, hey, what happened? What happened? Everybody's looking, everyone's gawking, I'm like, if you've seen one accident, you see it all. Keep moving. That's what I'm thinking. So I was not doing any road raging, Hood Rat, but I was just like, I really don't want to sit in traffic for 2 hours. So I didn't get there until 3. So yeah. Hood Rat says, "Oh, sorry, that's a great deal. Nice date shirt." Well, that's what I'm saying. But see, the hence thing is I need to find a date. I've been having a hard time finding a date. But the hunt continues. So yeah. Anyway, so why don't we start with what Fears got? Every weekend I try to hit up I was getting sick and tired of Goodwill, and I was like, you know what? Let me hit up the Dollar Tree. So sometimes you can find like awesome deals on Blu-rays at the Dollar Tree, Walmart, and Goodwill. So I was like, you know what? I've done Goodwill for like the last 6 weekends in a row or some shit like that. So I was like, all right, let me try something else. Oh, and Visions. Oh my God. When you see what I found at Walmart, you're going to be laughing so hard, like teeth are going to be flying out of your fucking mouth. That's because you'll laugh so hard, your fucking teeth will fly out. Remember that joke, because when you see the movie, you'll understand why I made a teeth joke reference. You're going to fucking lose your mind. I'm walking through the Blu-ray section. It's way up in the fucking like rafters, on the shelf. And I was like, I've never heard of this fucking Blu-ray. I've never heard of these fucking movies. But the cover art, I was fucking losing my goddamn mind. I saw there's one guy on the cover like that and shit. And when I saw that fucking guy, you'll see it in a second. I was like, I don't care what this is about. I'm like, this looks like a cheesy fucking horror movie. I'm like, I'm fucking getting it. All right. So let's start with the Walmart / Dollar Tree haul. All right. So I found this one. at Dollar Tree. Fierce likes documentaries. I like documentaries. This one's a pretty cool documentary from the makers of Planet Earth, Discover New Worlds, Hidden Kingdoms. So it's like basically a documentary about animals. And it says, when you are less than a foot tall, raindrops fall like meteorites, and a breeze feels like a massive gust of wind, or a twister, or a tornado. The challenges these tiny but adorable creatures face on a day-to-day will shock you. But their solutions are ingenious. Check out this amazing animal documentary. Prepare to be amazed, entertained, and fascinated by our planet's hidden kingdoms. It's time for the little guys to take center stage. So I like animals, and I was like, you know what? I'm like, I haven't watched a documentary in quite a while. So, and I got it at Dollar Tree for $1.30. So, bam. So I thought that was kind of cool. So there it is. Let's see. Stinky Pete says, Fears, who was your saddest celebrity death? Oh, man. Well, there's been a few, Stinky Pete. Let's see. That's a good question, actually. Because we lost a lot of like cool celebrities this year. You know what? I really thought this one comes to mind, Stinky Pete. I mean, there's others, but I really enjoyed this woman's comedy, and she had been acting for years. I mean, she was super old when she died. And she was really funny too. I mean, she was hysterical in that movie, The Proposal. Betty White. That was a very sad time. Like whenever she passed, she was in the Golden Girls. She's been in tons of like cameos and in commercials, in television, in movies, in films, all that. You know what I'm saying? It was nuts. So that's just one. That's one that comes to mind. I never saw. I've seen old footage of this Stinky Pete. So this guy died like in the 70s, but it would have been cool to still see Elvis like today, because he wouldn't be that old if he was still alive today. And plus, my dad loved his music, and my dad introduced me to his music. I don't have all of his music on. I've got a few on my iTunes on my computer, and I've got 1 or 2 CDs in my car, but I need to get some more. So that would have been cool if he would have still been alive. So I mean, those two were like the first two that like kind of popped into my mind. So yeah. Hoodrat says Jonathan. Oh, I'm not Jonathan. I've never gone by Jonathan. Hoodrat is a man who can forgive. I think everyone is cool here. He's got a nice haircut, so he can be trusted. Yes and no, Hoodrat. You guys know my policy. You get 3 chances, 3 strikes, and you're out. And there's some people that I cannot forgive. I can't say their name, because then they'll get into a little hissy fit, and they're stupid idiot trolls, and then they'll like attack me, or they'll call one of my family members, or they'll do something stupid, or they'll say a million hateful things in LC's Discord. But the people that I deserve to get a second chance, the people that deserve a second chance, I give them a second chance. If they fucked me over a million times, then I'm like, no, fuck you. You're a fucking idiot. Bye. You're gone. You're never coming back ever again. And if I find out that they've made like 40, fake channels, I'm like, I've got all day. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. And I'll block every single one of them. So it depends on who it is. But you all know there's not just one person. There's a few people that I will never give them a second chance. And what they've done to me, it's unforgivable. And I could care less if they lived or died. And yeah. So I try to keep it positive, but there's some people that I will never forgive. All right. I don't know. Elvis would be 500 playing Duck Hunt on the toilet while blood. Oh, shit. I don't know about all that. He wouldn't be that old. All right. Next thing in my Walmart haul. No, I'm not giving any initials. No. Fuck that. All right. So here's the next thing. So St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Fears is a big Star Wars fan. I probably should tilt this up a little bit. Fears is a big Star Wars fan, and I am Irish. I have some Irish blood in me. So Fears found at Walmart this really cool fucking Star Wars Irish shirt. So don't push your luck. It's got fucking Lord Vader on it. So there it is. I thought this was a cool shirt. So I'm always finding like cool nerdy shirts for me and Sam's like video game streams. Cool nerdy shirts just to lay around in the house and do streams like this, and then cool nerdy shirts to wear whenever I go to conventions. So I'll probably wear this to the Star Wars convention. This is what I'll probably wear to the Star Wars convention. That's coming up. It's coming up on where is it? February 18th. February 18th. All right. Next one. I just thought this was a cool shirt. If I ever do get a date, I'll probably use this as a date shirt, or I'll wear this at church. I just thought it was a cool fucking shirt. It's got all these like mini flowers on it. It's a really nice. I tried it on. It's really comfy. It's a really nice shirt. So this was, how much was this one? This one was $13, so that's not that bad. So this is a pretty nice one. Pretty cool. All right. Visions, are you ready for this? Now, this is pure epic cheesiness. So I'm telling you, Visions, I saw it from across the way. I head right into the I almost said the Blu-ray section. I head into the DVD Blu-ray section at Walmart, right? So I'm walking in. I just kind of look up. And because this guy on the front case was like that, that's what sparked my interest. And I was like, what the fuck is that guy doing on the fucking Blu-ray case? And when you see it, you guys are going to fucking lose your goddamn teeth. You're going to be fucking laughing so hard. It's going to be fucking hilarious. You guys ready for this? Oh, yeah, right there. The dentist. And it was this. Wait, where is he? This fucking guy. Fucking like screaming. Like, oh. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, I'm fucking gonna. The dentist. Fucking 1 and 2. No shit. It looks all 80s and 70s like a piece of shit, like horror film. Where there's a drill, there's a way. Mr. Burson stars as the homicidal dentist, Mr. Allen. Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Allen in these 2 horror movies, available for the first time on Blu-ray. In The Dentist, Beverly Hills dentist, Dr. Fergenstone, seems to have the picture-perfect life until the discovery of his wife's affair with the pool cleaner boy sends him off the deep end, unlocking his killer instinct. The dentist, too, finds the evil doctor in a maximum security mental ward, but not for long, as he escapes to a small town and turns his attention on his new love interest and other several victims. As soon as I read this, right, Visions, I was fucking losing my goddamn teeth. So I've never heard of these movies. I've never seen these movies. And I was like, Visions will know this. I'm like, so Visions, have you ever heard of The Dentist Part 1 and Part 2? Look at this. Look how hilarious these guys are. Look at this. He's ripping a tooth out, and fucking blood is like fucking eradicating out of her mouth. Look, that's a fucking stream of blood. Like, shoo. Wait, where is it? Hang on. Right there, like, shoo, right there. All this fucking blood's coming out. So as soon as I saw this, I was like, I've never heard of this. I've never seen a trailer of it. I get home before the stream. I watched the trailer Visions of Dentist 1 and Dentist 2, and you think I'm red now. I was on the floor right here, fucking losing my mind. Watch the trailers, Visions, when you get done with the stream. Watch the trailer of Dentist 1 and Dentist 2. Oh, God, I was losing my shit. And I was like, thank God I found these at Walmart. So I'm looking forward to these cheesy horror films. Like, what the hell is all this fucking... He's got barbed wire, like, coming out of his fucking mouth and shit. And I'm telling you, a stream of blood is fucking eradicating out of her mouth. So Vision says, I don't think I've ever seen them. Oh, I would have thought you would have saw these, buddy. I mean, this is like straight up your alley. Because Visions always tells me about these, like, epic, cheesy, like, back-in-the-day films that Fears must have missed. Like, I'm telling you, as soon as I watched that one that I just ordered... I just don't. I'm not going to tell you guys where. I may have ordered it off of eBay or Amazon or Etsy, but Fears has been wanting to watch that really early movie with Tommy Lee Jones, Black Moon Rising. So that's coming in a couple of days. So I'm going to watch that first. Probably review it here in a couple of days whenever it comes in. And then I kid you not, right after Black Moon Rising, I am watching these two fuckers, and I'll probably review these. So this will be on the way. But I'm telling you, Visions, I saw this and I was like, Visions has seen these. So I'm surprised that you haven't seen this, because I'm telling you, when Visions told me about Dead End Drive-In, I was like, all right, I trust Visions. I'm like, Visions knows the epicness of like these cheesy 80s horror films that Fears loves. I watch it. I thought it was great. I thought it was hilarious that the whole movie is filmed in Australia. Every single actor in it is Australian. Nothing wrong with Australians, just I had no idea. Like Visions left out that part, that the whole movie shot in Australia. There's not one American actor in it. It's super old. Like, I think they filmed it like 1979, 1980, like right when the 80s started. I think that's when that fucking movie came out. Super old. Kind of reminds me of Escape from New York. It's like supposed to be in this like the not too distant future, and the future's just gone to shit. Like everyone's like, oh, it's gonna be an amazing future. Not in this movie. The future in that movie is so fucking horrible. There's like trash everywhere. There's like just shit everywhere. People don't give a shit. People are like fighting for their lives. People are trying to find food. They get fucking barricaded in this fucking like amusement park / movie theater. And they're like, yeah, you're not leaving. And he's like, yeah, I'm taking my girlfriend. We're leaving. And then like the fucking owner's like, no, you're not fucking leaving. He goes, we tricked you. It's like a movie theater / prison. And now you're our fucking prisoners and shit. And then the fucking main guy, you know which one I'm talking about, Visions. The fucking like hilarious guy with the fucking leather jacket on, with the fucking flowing like 80s like blonde wavy hair and shit. He's like, oh, I'm gonna find a way. And he fucking hits the ramp and goes shlung, and just goes flying off and like right through the fucking movie theater sign at the end. Oh, it was great. So I'm surprised you haven't seen it, but the minute I saw this cover, I was like, oh, this is hilarious. So, and it's cool that you get not just one movie, you get two for the price of one. The Dentist and The Dentist 2, The Triumphant Return. Oh, you got a molar? I'll take care of that. You got some plaque? You got a cavity? Let me just fucking whip out that drill and I'll fucking drill the shit until your fucking, gums bleed. You motherfucker. So I'm looking forward to this. And it seems like there's a lot of bonus features. So all this. So I'm going to watch the movie, and then before the review, I'm going to watch the bonus features and see when they made these movies. When did they make it? Let's see here. It looks 80s. 80s or 90s. All right. Wow, I'm surprised. So they made the first one in 1996. Right here, it says 1996 and 1988. I mean, I'm sorry, 1996 and then 1998. That doesn't look like these. Look how old that looks. That must be wrong. I think that's maybe when they put it to DVD. This looks way older than the 90s. Let me see here. I think that's when they first put them to DVD, because up here it says for the first time ever on Blu-ray. So, well, you know what? Let's Google it. Let's find out. Let's find out when they actually made this fucking movie, because it looks much older, way older than 1996. All right, hang on. Let me go to Google. All right. When was the Dentist movie made? Oh, wow. Okay. So it says June 18th, 1996. It doesn't look like, the middle 90s. Wow. Well, you know what? It's still the 90s, and it still looks fucking hilarious, and it still looks cheesy, so it counts. I'm just saying, it looks 80s in like 1991-ish, but apparently the first one was June 18th, 1996, and it says The Dentist 2 was July 10th, 1998. So there it is. Hilarious. The back cover, though, looks like, I'm telling you, this looks old, And then that looked super old, but there you are. I had to find out. I was like, I wonder when this was made. All right, next thing on the haul. But Visions, I knew you would have got a kick out of this. All right. So my friend's been telling me about this nerdy soap at Walmart, and he said, Fears, it's really good soap. He goes, I have it in my bathroom, and he goes, you should give it a go. So I got some Obi-Wan Kenobi soap. So from the fourth film, A New Hope, Only Hope soap. So we'll give it a go. We'll see. It does smell nice. All right. So that's everything. So 2 movies, some soap, and then so I'll show it one more time. This, and then this. So not too bad of a haul. Not too bad of a haul. Is that made by, I don't know, let's see, what's it made by? It says the company is Dr. Sasquatch. So there it is. Cleanse your soap with a soothing blend of the Jedi Knight. They will guide you to truly clean your skin and refresh your soul. May the Force be with you. So this one's a limited edition one, but Dr. Sasquatch. So I asked my friend where it is, and I said, all right. I said, we'll find out. That was on the back cover, though. As soon as I read the back cover, I lost it. I was like, all right, there it is. Obi-Wan Kenobi nerdy themed soap. I was like, I'll give it a go. It wasn't that much. I think this was only like $4. So I was like, all right, I'll give it a go. All right. Moving on. All right. I'm going to review The Purge first. All right. So I'll be honest. I've never watched the third one in the series, and I've never watched the fourth one. I'm going to get around to watching these, and then I'll review it. I have seen back in the day. It's been a while. I've seen the Purge, and then I've seen the second one, Purge Anarchy. But it's been a minute because all these movies over here that are on the floor, right here, hang on. Those are all Blu-rays. Wait, hang on. Right over there that I need to get to. Hang on, let me get this out of the way so you can see it. So those are ones that I've bought at conventions and at like Goodwill and flea market, all those Blu-rays. So I've been slowly working my way down, down the pile. So I started on the left. So I've been slowly working on that one down there, and then this one, and then this one. So we're getting there. So when I get time, yeah, that's a nice piggy bank. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I got that at Walmart, too, about a year ago. So what I was using is I just take all the loose change because I only bring cash to the convention. It's just so much easier. It's so much easier to just give people cash to the convention. So anytime I have loose change, I was putting it in, those like when you go into like a business meeting room, or like when you go into like a big like bank, they always have those big water dispensers. Well, my one of my roommates before they I guess they had a water dispenser thing in their fucking like apartment, and he goes, Fears. He goes, I know you're using like a tiny little piggy bank, and I got rid of it. I said, yeah. I said, it's about that tall and like that wide. He goes, I got something better. He goes, we saved one of those water dispenser like blue like crystal clear jugs. And I said, one of those big fuckers? And he goes, yeah. He goes, it'll take you forever to fill it. He goes, but you can put all your loose change. So for a while, there was just a clear liquid blue jug over there. And then about a year ago, Hood Rat, I was shopping and I saw a Coca-Cola bottle one. And I was like, oh, that one's way cool. I said, all right. I said, I'll buy that. And that one was only like $10. I said, I'll buy that, take all the money out of the jug, put it in that. And then I said, I'll just fucking, throw the big ass jug away. And they're about the same size, just that one's skinnier. So I've got a bunch of loose change in there. And yeah. So like I said, when I get time, I'll watch all these other ones. Vision goes, ooh wee. But yeah, so plus I like Coca-Cola, so I was like, all right, well, I much like her like that, and it's kind of nerdy too. And Fears is all about the nerdiness. So I was like, all right, I'd rather have a Coca-Cola bottle there than a massive fucking jug. So I watched the first Purge. Very interesting movie. I've watched it. This will be my second time watching it, but I didn't review it because I like to do these reviews for you guys. So it's an interesting concept. Like, what if there was a day where you could get all the stress out, all the rules are taken away, you can do God knows what, and you could cause any crime you wanted, kill anyone you wanted, go fucking ballistic. I'll be honest, it would be a little nerve-wracking. It would be a little nerve-wracking. I don't know if Fears would partake. I don't know. If I did partake, you guys know which people I would be killing. I'm not going to say any names, but there's a few people on Fears' list that I'd be like, all right, well, you're fucking dead. You're fucking dead. You're fucking dead. You're fucking dead. And I would make it like the worst punishable death ever. Not mentioning any names, but I don't. It would be a weird concept. I don't know if I would actually partake because I am a Christian. And even though I hate those guys, I don't think I could ever kill anyone. So, yeah. So, but it's a good movie concept, though. So, I got a couple of favorite scenes in it. Probably my favorite scene is at the very end. They're all sitting around the table. And I don't remember if it's the wife or one of the neighbors, but someone, oh no, it's not the neighbor. Yeah, the wife. The wife asked the neighbor, "Oh, did you like the neighbor's, purge party?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, whatever, go fuck yourself." And that's literally a line of dialogue. He's like, "Yeah, go fuck yourself." She goes, "Oh, excuse me, what'd you say?" And then he goes, "It was very nice." Because the neighbors plan to come over and like kill that family. And one of the neighbors goes for the gun. And she just straight up like takes the woman, like the neighbor, and slams her fucking face like into the coffee table, and fucking blood's coming out through her teeth and blood's coming out of her nose. I was like, holy shit. I'm like, that was like the worst hit ever. But it's a very cool scene. And then like another guy in the background, like a homeless guy, took shelter in the house, and he's like got the gun on him, like we're waiting this out. No more killing until 7 o'clock. Because at 7 o'clock the next morning, that's when all the rules and regulations and the police department, everything kicks back in. So I'd say the coffee table fight at the end, that's probably my favorite scene. Another one is when you meet the psychos for the very first time that come to the house, and they're wearing that fucking creepy mask, and he's wearing like, it almost looks like a Catholic school shirt and tie and overcoat, and he's got like kind of like hair that goes down to here, and he's got some creepy girl standing next to him, and he goes, "The homeless person that ran into your out, that's our subject, and just let us purge." And I'm like, this guy is the creepiest fucking guy I've ever seen. So I'm like, but that's what that movie's about. So I'm like, whatever actor this fucking guy is, I'm like, they got this creepy fucking guy. And he goes, if you don't give us back this guy, then we've got supplies coming that can get us into your house. And I'm like, oh shit. So it goes from almost non-lethal to lethal within, I don't know, within minutes, probably. V Crisp. Oh, what, the collar? Well, I tried to put it down and it kept like popping back up. So normally I wear my collars down. There we are. And I need to kind of trim my chest hair because it's like the fucking hair is coming out. I hate having like hair here. It sucks. Fears is a hairy guy. I hate it. Ugh. So if I had to grade the Purge, crazy idea if it was in real life. People would be fucking scared shitless if it was a real thing in real life. But very cool concept for a horror movie. It's I wouldn't even class it. It's it's part horror. It's not a full-on horror movie. I'd say it's an action-adventure horror movie. Action-adventure horror movie for sure. It's both. And the guy well, now he's an adult, but when I first saw him, the first movie I saw that guy in, the father, he plays like the young kid. He's like 15 years old in that movie Explorers, where they make that fucking spaceship and go into outer space. And I forgot the fucking actor's name, but he's a good actor. Now he's even older than me. I think he's like 50 now, but he's still a great fucking actor. But his first gig ever, I don't know, he was like 15, 16 in that fucking Explorers, like 80s movie. And it's got River Phoenix in it too. And that's a great fucking movie. I love Explorers, but it's super outdated, but it's still good. Yo, Triple says, trim an F into your chest hair, Fears. I'll be honest, Triple, that would make an actual fucking hilarious video. That would be. I'm being honest. I mean, Fears is hairy from about here, I'm really hairy. Sometimes I have to trim my chest hair because sometimes I get so hairy. If I wear a t-shirt, sometimes the hairs will pop through the shirt. So once a month, I kind of have to do some trimming. But I don't know if I could trim an F. That's nuts. I don't know if I can do it. Vision says it looks good. I mean, it is quite manly. The hair gets in the way sometimes. But, I do the best job I can. So, yeah. I agree. John has a strong chest. Well, apparently not strong enough because they had to cut me open, after the airbag hit me 2 years ago. That was the worst pain ever. You want to talk about a Crohn's attack? I could handle Crohn's attacks. Literally, after they cut me open and fixed me. Do you guys remember those fucking streams where Fears had to sit here and it took me almost a fucking hour to go from the couch sitting down, because standing from here, standing up, and then going to the bathroom and then coming back took a good 15 minutes because every time I stood up, sat down, it fucking hurt. Going to the bathroom, oh God, it was fucking horrible. That was the worst pain I've ever been in my life. Hopefully I never have to go through that ever again. It was nuts. Yo, Gaming Attack Yeti, what's up? I bit my lip pretty good tonight. Most pain I've been in. Oh, well, dude, don't do that again. Feel better. Vision says, you're kind of dressed like Hannibal Lecter. Really? Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Put the lotion in the basket. That is a weird fucking movie. Visions. Well, the reason why I wore a button-up shirt, I was like, you know what? Before I go to church, I was going to, when I came home before the stream, I was going to wash this shirt and throw on this shirt for the stream. But I was like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm like, it's already 6. I mean, it's a nice button up here. I'll show you the whole outfit. So it's a nice button shirt. I got my jeans on, and then I got my Converse shoes on. So it's a nice shirt. You just can't see the fucking little tiny Hawaiian. There's little tiny, you can barely see them, little tiny Hawaiian trees that go all the way, trickle down, and then this one. So I thought it was cool. So, because I'm trying to get rid of all the old clothes in my closet. I still got shit in there. I've been making many trips to Goodwill, just taking old ass clothes from college, because we all know I fucking hate shopping. The only thing I like to shop for is shit at 3 types of shopping. Shit at conventions that I'm into, movies, and then I love Christmas shopping because it gets you into the Christmas spirit. I love shopping for my mom and my grandma, and I got my grandma a really nice gift this year. And then shopping for my brother and his wife. I got them a together gift since they're married. I got them I remember I wrote to my mom and said, Mom, I'm getting you 2 gifts. I said, I'm getting my brother and his wife a together gift. And then my mom cut me off and she was like, did you get grandma something? I said, yeah. I said, I didn't forget about grandma. I said, I got her something. So yeah, those are the only 3 shopping I like. But I was like, I have to get rid of some of these old fucking clothes. I said, if I'm ever going to attract a girl, I'm like, Fears, college has been over for some time now. I just hate fucking shopping. I'm a typical guy. So I went through the old closet and I was like, get rid of this, keep this. I'll be honest, Visions, the only thing I kept, me and Eric went to a bunch of like concerts. Eric and my best buddy Eric in Missouri. If it wouldn't have been for Eric, I probably never would have went to a concert. The only concert I had ever went to before I met Eric, me, my mom, my dad, my brother, my grandma, and a bunch of my aunts and uncles and my cousins on my dad's side, we all went to like the 15-year anniversary concert of the Beach Boys, which was really good. I remember I took a disposable camera with me and I took a bunch of pictures like when I was real young. And I can't remember how old I was, but as soon as I met Eric, Eric was like, Fierce, we got to, I goes, you've never been to a concert? I was like, not that type of concert. He said, oh man, I'll take you to Warp Tour down in downtown St. Louis. He goes, there's this really cool band. Like, you know how me and you love fucking Jackass and shit? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, well, fucking Bam's brother's got a band. He goes, it's pretty cool, like rock and roll. So I got into Jackass. That's probably my favorite band. So I went, and so I said, hey, Eric, I said, I called him the other day, Vision said, Eric, periodically on the weekends, I've been just grabbing grocery bags and just throwing out tons and tons of old shirts. And then all of a sudden, Eric cut me off and goes, Fierce, tell me you didn't throw away the old fucking like concert t-shirt. I said, no, I said, I kept all those. I said, even though they don't fit me anymore, I said, I'm going to keep all those because I have great memories of you and me and Trent, you know, going to fucking CKY and him. I said, I'm not getting rid of any of those. I said, even though they don't fit me anymore, they're all like smalls and mediums. I said, they're still in the closet, but I said, I got rid of tons of old stuff, tons of old shoes, polos, all that other shit that I don't wear anymore. There's some shoes in there that I hadn't worn in years. And I was like, all right, get rid of that, keep these, keep that, get rid of that shit. All in all, so far, I've took about 25 bags to Walmart. And I usually just grab like little Walmart bags like this and just stuff as much shit in there. And then I just, fucking, tie it off like that. So I'm finally starting to get around and getting some cool shit in my closet. So there it is. But yeah. So there it is. So I probably have got probably 3 to 4 more trips. And then I'll have all of the old clothes out of my fucking closet. Yo, Larry, what's up? Hood Rat says, shirt looks good with the couch color. I've got some brown shirts, Hood Rat. Someone told me to watch Manhunter a while back, and I finally did last week. It was the first one with the Hannibal Lecter character. I've never seen that one. Oh, it's one of those cool shirts that old mob bosses wear on Casual Friday. I like it. Well, I'm glad you like it, Visions. I'm glad you like it. I liked it too. And it wasn't that much. Like I said, with tax, it was maybe like, I think without tax, it was like $6.98 on the rack. And as soon as I bought it, it was like, I don't know, $7.05. It was not that bad. So yeah. And like I said, this one, how much was this one? This one was $8.98. Plus, I was like, look, I'm Irish and I'm British. I have that whole island, man. My mom's side of the family is British, Scottish, Irish. I've got some Welsh in me. My dad's side, they have a little bit of German. Oh, wait, is it German or Russian? I'll have to ask my mom. I know my dad's side, some of our family comes from there, but mostly it comes from the British Isles, that whole fucking, bunch of islands. So, but most of my mom's side is British and Irish, but they have a little Scottish and Welsh in them and all that crap. My mom's dad, he was Scottish and Irish, so that's where the Scottish stuff comes from. So as soon as I saw it in this shirt, Visions, I was like, well, one, I love fucking Darth Vader. I'm a big nerd. I said I'll probably wear that shirt to the Star Wars convention. I'm like, all right, that's problem solved. Second of all, I was like, we're allowed to wear whatever we want within reason to the factory. And around Christmas time, people were wearing all of those, Walmart themed Christmas shirts that you can get off the rack for like $5 or $6. I wore some. You saw some that I bought for the unboxing, and I was like, you know what? When St. Patrick's Day rolls around, I'm like, I'll wear this to work, and I'll work in it on St. Patrick's Day. So, so far I've got this one, and then I think I wore another one where it says "You're lucky" or something on it. That's a great one. So yeah. So it wasn't too bad. I'd say the most expensive thing. Let's see, how much was this? That was $1.30. How much was the dentist one? Oh, hang on. Where is it? I lost it. Hang on. Where is it? How much was this? $12.98. So this was the most expensive thing today, and then this shirt, because this shirt was $13.48. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. What was my favorite thing? I mean, I do love the shirts, but I gotta say, Visions, as soon as I saw that fucking dentist, like, that fucking guy, I was like, oh, I'm like, this is fucking happening. I'm like, I don't care if this is fucking $60. I'm getting this. Thank God it wasn't $60, but I fucking lost my mind. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, nice. Gaming Attack Yeti says, I went on a date last night. Hey, congrats. At least somebody's getting out there getting dating, you know? Let's see. I had to block her on everything. I was so embarrassed. Well, wait a minute. So, okay. So, wait a minute. The girl called two random people on the sidewalk, "You're ugly," as we passed by. Oh, shit. So, what? Was she high maintenance or some shit? I don't know. That's a little weird. So, you guys were in the car, you drive by, and she shouts out to two random people on the sidewalk, "You're ugly." Well, that's not good. Well, you know what? Maybe it wasn't meant to be, Gaming Attack Yeti. You know? If you see a bunch of red flags pop up within the first date, maybe it was a blessing in disguise that it didn't fucking work out. But listen, like my dad always said, there's many more fish in the sea. So yeah. My dad gave me the best piece of advice for women. Two pieces of advice he gave me. He goes, they're either going to say yes. I don't remember exactly how my dad said it, so I'll try to remember the best way. He basically said, they're either going to say yes or they're going to say no. If they say yes, that's great. It worked out. If they say no, oh, well, you just say, all right, cool. Thanks for my shot. No harm, no foul. Hey, thanks a lot. And then you shake their hand and you move on to the next girl. And then my dad's second piece of advice, there's many more fish in the sea. So there it is. That's kind of weird, though, to randomly just shout out, hey, you're fucking ugly. You know, that's pretty nuts. It takes all kind, Gaming Attack Yeti. I don't know what to tell you. So, yeah. She probably yelled at them because they were not wearing a proper date shirt. I don't know. That just sounds random and weird. I just to randomly shout that out. Gaming Attack says, it was just very bizarre. Yeah, I would say so. Just to randomly roll down the window. Hey, you're fucking ugly. Peace. You know? I'd be like, well, first of all, that's fucking rude to say to someone. Second of all, why did you just randomly throw an outburst out there and stick your head out the fucking window and just, yeah, you're fucking ugly for no apparent reason. Fuck you, you know? I don't know. That's pretty weird. Like I said, Gaming Attack Yeti, it was probably a blessing in disguise that it didn't work out. But good on you for getting yourself out there. Like I was telling people the other a couple of nights ago on one of the dating apps I'm on, I did ask a girl out. And she let me down very gently, but the fan said, hey, well, Fears, even though she was in India, you know, at least you're getting yourself out there. And I was like, I'm a-trying. All right. Let's see. Back to this review. So if I had to grade the first Purge, well, since I've only seen Purge 1 and Purge 2, I've yet to see Booyah. And now I know, someone told me they've made a TV show now of the Purge, and they made another movie after this one. So this one takes place in the election year. This one's a prequel. This one's the first Purge. So really, technically, this one takes place before this one. So I've watched this one so far and this one. But I'm only reviewing this one for tonight. I'll save this one for next time. So if I had to grade it, probably an 8. It's not a perfect 10. Nothing's a perfect 10, but It was a good solid 8. Very cool concept for like I said, it's not a horror movie. I'd say it's both. It's an action adventure horror movie. Some people just get hurt. Some people really die. I mean, violently, really bad. It takes the whole movie, almost all of it, except for the beginning and a little bit at the end, takes place all in the family's house. And then all those fucking psychos with that fucking mask on comes to the house, and they're like, oh, like, if you don't give us that homeless person that we were hunting down and that's our target, well, then we're just going to kill the homeless guy once we get there, and then we're going to kill your entire fucking family. So you better make your fucking decision now, because if you don't, we'll make the decision for you, and we're just going to kill all you motherfuckers. And I'm watching, I'm like, oh, this is getting interesting. This is nuts. So a solid 8. Pretty good. Again, not the best horror movie I've ever seen, but still pretty good. It was very enjoyable. We'll have to see what number 3 and 4, and apparently the 5th one is called I don't know who told me. Somebody at work said, Fears, have you seen that one? It's called Purge Forever, where it just, like, they're sick and tired of the Purge ending, and they're like, let's just keep the Purge going forever. And everyone's like, no, it's over. And he's like, nope, I don't care. And then they just keep purging forever. So I haven't got that one yet. So I'll have to watch 1 through 4. And I guess the Purge Forever, that's number 5. And I haven't seen the TV show. So we'll have to see. So yeah. I'm still kind of bizarre on Game Attack Yeti. It's none of my business because this was your date, but where did you meet this girl? Did you ask her why she just randomly yelled at 2 people like walking down the side of the road? I'm just curious. Again, it's none of my business, but I'm just kind of curious. Like, I'm baffled. Hey, you're fucking ugly. Why did you just say that? Why'd you stick your head out the window? I don't know. That's very weird. Anyway. Like I said, it takes all kinds, buddy. It takes all kinds. I'm going to send Sam the link. I promised Sam that I would send the link. I don't know if he's going to come in, but I gave him the option. So I'm going to send Visions, and I'm going to send Sam the link. So just give me a second. So Visions, you're more than welcome to come in. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the fucking hilarious dentist fucking guy. I saw that guy, and I was like, oh, shit, here we go. I'm like, this is getting interesting. Fucking dentist. Yeah, like, I'll make your fucking gums bleed, you son of a bitch. Like, what? Is that plaque I see? Oh, I'll take care of that. And, like, sticks the fucking, like, like when you go to the dentist and then they shoot water in your mouth and they have that fucking hose to suck out the water. Like, what if he just went nuts? Was like, oh, yeah? What do you think about this? And sticks the fucking hose, like, up your fucking nose, like, into your brain and, like, sucks out your fucking brain and shit. I'd be like, dude, you're taking your fucking job way too seriously, buddy. Like, all the way up your fucking nose and shit. All right, there you go, Sam. Come on in, buddy, if you want to. And then let me go to Twitter. But I would love to hang out with Visions for a couple minutes. We'll see. We'll see if he comes in. I always give him the option. We'll see if Lord Visions can spare a couple moments. But Vision, I gotta say, I haven't Instagrammed your and Visions is so cool. He doesn't care. Like, I asked him, I was like, yo, I'm like, I grabbed that photo off the Discord, buddy. I'm like, I totally have to fucking Instagram your fucking your fucking computer setup. That's a pretty cool setup, buddy. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. Pretty impressed. Oh, trust me, Triple. When you see the mini golf vlog, you're gonna fucking lose your mind. It's hilarious. It is hilarious. That's fucking great, Visions. Visions used the classic fucking line that when I asked the girl out to prom, she literally said what Visions just said. Oh yeah, Fears, I can't go to the prom with you because I'll be at home washing my fucking hair. Well, there it is, Visions. All right, well, I understand. I understand. You got to wash that hair. You got to wash that hair. Triple, guess what? It's going to be worth the wait, buddy. You're going to see Fears freak out. You're going to see Sam freak out in the video. All I got to say is the much awaited championship mini golf game. It's coming soon. That's all I got to say. Visions, I know you're joking. If you can spare a few minutes, come on in, buddy. If you don't want to, hopefully next time. I always give you the I always give you the option. I love long hair. Well, actually, I don't know. I've kind of seen a picture of what Visions looks like. He sent me a music video one time, but it was all in black and white, and he kind of hid his face. And then I've seen one picture where he was sitting at his computer setup. Visions, remember it was around Halloween? You had a black wig on and you face painted. I don't know what the fuck was on Vision's face, but he had like black face paint with like white around. Remember that, Visions? You sent me that photo, so I was kind of like, all right, if you take away the black face paint. And when I saw the music video, he may have long hair now, Gaming Attack Yeti, but when he sent me that music video that he made, and by the way, that was a really cool music video that Visions made, he had short hair in that. So I've kind of seen what Visions looks like. I'm really going to see what Visions looks like when I go hang out with him next year. So there it is. And we'll go fucking nuts and see those. I can't wait, Visions. Those fucking Goody locations await, buddy. It's going to be great. And either Visions can hold the camera while I recreate my favorite scene. Like, I don't have the fucking handle. Give me the lock, you know? That fucking scene. That scene's great. And then the second scene, I probably won't recreate, where the fucking Fratelli guy steals his brother's fucking pizza. And he's like, yeah, you're stealing my pizza. And then he fucking throws a barrel at the guy's fucking head. And he's like, yeah, come on. And then he like pulls a gun out. And he's like, yeah, let's kill each other over the fucking pepperoni. That scene's fucking great. Oh, man. No, I don't know what t-shirt I'm going to be in, Joy Boy, whenever I meet Visions. When I go hang out with Visions, every single shirt that Visions has sent me, I'll definitely pack those. But I don't know if I have enough, because when I go, I'll probably stay for a couple of days, if not a week or something like that. We'll see how much vacation time I can spare, next year. And but all the Visions shirts are coming with me. So when me and Visions are hanging out, oh, you bet your ass I'm gonna be wearing that please be patient, I have fucking Crohn's shirt, and I'm gonna be wearing the fucking white shirt with the fucking bung chung on it and shit. And the long-awaited fucking Tarman fucking shirt. Oh, yeah, I'm bringing that shit, too. The pig vomit one, yeah, I'll bring that one, too. Maybe, Visions, when I come to visit you, we'll sit down one night and we'll watch the pig vomit mermaid horror film, finally. So, I don't know if I can handle it. I've got a weak stomach. So Visions said it's extremely fucking gory. I can't remember how Visions said it, but Visions was like, fierce, trust me. There's fucking shitloads of gore. It's really bloody. It's fucking mad chaos. It's like she's bathing and shit in the fucking tub, and like she dumps pig vomit all over her fucking head and all sorts of crazy shit. Some like reporter guy finds her in the sewer and shit. I was like, I don't know if I can handle all that crap, man. But we'll see. We'll see. Larry, what's good about Visions is he's not only a fan, but he is a friend. So it's both. So there's not much difference. He's a fan and he's a friend. He was a fan that transformed into a friend. So there it is. And I'm glad, because Visions is like, all you guys are fucking cool, but there's some that stand out. Like Pixel, out of the original community, was probably the first one to reach out and be like, hey, Fears, you're a cool fucking guy. Hopefully we can hang out one day and be friends. And I was like, as far as I'm concerned, buddy, when Fears calls you a friend, you're my friend, And I try to keep those friendships alive. So, yeah. But, yeah. But Visions is pretty cool. I'd say Visions is probably the top fan, because between Visions and then that Matthew guy that I met at a convention, there's only been a few people in the convention and out of the convention and in the community and out of and in the community that have actually like given me stuff. Like the first one was the Matthew guy. He said, I remember he came up to me at the Toy Show and said, Fears, I know you don't know who I am. He goes, I love your fucking vlogs. I think you're fucking hilarious. I love your energy. He goes, and he even apologized. I'm sorry sometimes that the trolls give you shit. And I was like, look, no matter, I said, Matthew, I appreciate you saying that, but I said, they're idiots. I said, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, I said, I gave him the whole spiel that I've told you guys a million times. I said, if I made 1,000 videos in one day, they'd be like, well, that's not good enough, Fears. How about like 2,000, I said, Matthew, I appreciate you saying that. And I said, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, I said, they'll always poke fun at something. So I said, I try to keep the peace and I try to ignore them as much as possible. I said, every once in a while, they'll get me into Fear's raid mode because they know which buttons to push. And I try my hardest not to. And I'm telling him this. And he said, well, I know you don't know me, but I love your fucking videos. And he gave me the 2 fucking VHS tapes. That was the first time someone that appreciated my video content said, I went out of my way and got me something. And I was honest with him. I said, I'll be honest, buddy. I said, I already have these 2 VHS tapes in my collection, but I said, now I said, I'm not going to not accept your gift. I said, because you're a fan. And I said, and I even told him to his face, I said, Matthew, a fan has never gave me anything. So I said, I super appreciate this. And I filmed it in the vlog and I even showed Matthew. I said, Matthew, here's my collection. Here's my Ghostbuster collection. I said, there's Ghostbusters 1 and Ghostbusters 2. And I said, guess what? I just pushed them to the side. And I said, now here's your version. Bam, right next to my version. The second one was, I don't even remember the guy's name, but he painted that portrait of me and Fears Man. And I forgot his name. And I see him all the time. He still comments, but I forgot his YouTube channel name. And I remember I was about to leave the Toy Man show. And he said, Fears, I've been painting this since the Toy Man started. And he goes, I was hoping that you come up to my booth. He goes, what do you think of this? And he had Fears Man like this. And then me standing right next to him, kind of like having my arm around Fears Man's shoulder. And I was like, wow, I'm like an actual Fears Man portrait. I'm like, this is fucking great. And I didn't think anyone could top that until I met Visions. Visions hooked me up with so much shit. But see, I always give him tons of free plugs, and I've bought shit too. Like, I have no problem buying shit off of Vision's website because he makes cool shit. I mean, if you guys haven't checked out his channel, and I know Vision sometimes gets embarrassed, but I'm like, I even wrote him, I said, Visions, if we're going to be friends, you're going to have to deal with Fears plugging your shit because I try to be a good friend and plug not just Vision's shit, Pixels, Randall's, Richie's, Sam's, everybody's, so then we all win, so I was like, Visions, don't get embarrassed. I'm like, you make cool shit. I'm like, if I'm your friend, I'm going to plug your shit. So that's just how Fears is. That's how I was raised. Like, you support your friends, you support your friends in whatever they're into, what they do, all that stuff. So I've bought, let's see, how much stuff have I bought off of Vision's website? Tons of pins. The zombie shirt, the Tarman shirt, some stickers. I think some more pins another time, and then what else? I'm forgetting something, right? Visions. I know I bought some other stuff. I think some more pins. I've been trying to get all of Vision's pins. I haven't got them yet, but I've almost got all the pins because he's got quite a few. Vision, I think, if I'm being honest, the next shirt that I would love to get, there's this hilarious guy where he's got kind of this bewildered look on his face, like that, and he's holding up that big fucking laser disc, and then Vision's put up, is it at the top, Vision? I can't remember. It's either at the top or the bottom saying, there's a movie on this. Like on this big, it's a massive fucking like laser disc. And I know my friend's parents had that back in the day. But my parents never got that. My parents watched tons of VHS, and then when DVD came out, that's when my mom and dad made the switch to DVD. But my family, we never did the laser disc thing. So to see it on Vision's shirt, I thought it was so funny. And like I said, Visions is the meme master. Like, there's a bunch of people in the community that makes cool memes, but to have it on a fucking shirt, that's pretty cool. Or I may get the other one, Visions. As soon as I saw it, it fucking made me lose my mind. Where the guy is like scared to death and he's got a gun like pointed at his fucking head and it just says, please respond to me. And I was like, oh, I'm like, that's fucking great. I'm like, that's fucking hilarious. He's all like that. And I was like, oh, I'm like, picture me wearing that at like fucking like one of the tourist attractions that Fierce goes to. Like, respond to me now, or this is what's gonna fucking happen. I'll be like, no, I'm just joking. So it'll be one of those it'll be one of those next purchases, Visions. Either the fucking hilarious, and he's kind of like a chunky fat guy with like kind of long, like blonde hair that goes down to here, and he's all like that. It says, please respond to me. So I'm either gonna get that because that shirt made me lose it, or the fucking massive laser disc guy. That shirt, I'm definitely getting that before I come visit you. Oh, I have no doubt, Visions, that you can make some movie props. Now, Visions hasn't dabbled in that yet, but that would be kind of cool to see that shit come to your website too. That'd be cool. Like you hand make a prop out of one of your favorite fucking movies, or if someone called and said, "Hey, I got a request. Hey, Visions, I like this fucking prop out of this fucking movie. Can you make it?" I gotta say, out of the props, because you guys know some I have are real, some are replicas. And I don't even care that this one isn't real. Just to have a replica of it from the fucking movie. I think my new favorite prop that I've got is probably the fucking amulet from Monster Squad. That one, hang on, let me grab it. I'll show you. Hang on. Because I got a whole bunch of new ones that were really fucking cool. Because, I mean, who doesn't love the Monster Squad? It's fucking hilarious. Let's see here. I'll pick my 3 favorite new ones. I'd say these 3 are my favorite new ones, guys. These are my 3 kind of favorite new ones. The mini Stay Puffed guy. And then I was a big, I used to watch on the weekends shitloads of Nickelodeon. Who didn't, right? Who didn't? And one of my favorite fucking television shows, I loved Are You Afraid of the Dark? And my favorite episode, The Ghastly Grinner. The Tale of the Ghastly Grinner. So I wish, it's just the front cover though. I wish they had the fucking comic book like inside, but just to have the cover of it is fucking great. Even though it's a replica, I remember in the show, they got the comic book that they drew for it is fucking great, super detailed. So that's the second one, and then you guys should remember this. How cool is this fucking prop? It's not the real one; it's a replica, but to have a fucking replica of the fucking amulet out of Monster Squad, pretty cool. I think the only difference is I think it wasn't green in the film. I think it was a clear crystal in the movie. I think it may have been green. I can't remember. It's been years since I've seen the Monster Squad. Even though I have it on Blu-ray, I haven't watched that movie in like 2 or 3 years. I should bust it out this Halloween, Visions, but fucking great. Fucking great. So I don't know. I haven't bought a movie prop in quite a while, but those are my 3 favorite new ones. I gotta say. Fears was tickled to death whenever I got those new ones. Well, Larry, once Visions starts making some movie props off his website, you bet your ass I'll be buying those. Because Larry says, Visions, wait, you should buy the movie props from Visions, not random people. Like I said, when he makes some for his website, I always check Visions' website. If not once a week, I check it every 2 weeks. It depends. Like if I'm super busy, like if nothing's going on, like Visions, I'll be honest, the most random place I checked it out is I was waiting for church to start one day, right? This is true story. I swear to God, I was a little nervous because I don't judge Visions, but he's got some like devil stuff. And that's the only thing I'll probably never buy. And Visions knows, and he doesn't judge me because I'm a Christian and I just can't be wearing, devil stuff. Except for the only one that I said that I'd probably buy, the only one that I could probably get away with is he did a meme of whenever I was a kid, me and my brother watched the shit out of those Problem Child movies. Problem Child with the fucking hilarious, like, whatever he was, the fucking 7-8-year-old, like, going fucking nuts on John Ritter. Like, he takes the fucking cat and throws it at the grandpa, and the grandpa goes flying down the stairs and he breaks his fucking neck or some shit. And then he fucking Visions, actually my favorite character out of the Problem Child is that fucking the guy that played on Seinfeld. What is it, Frasier? The guy with the fucking weird kooky hair. Well, he like kind of did a comb over like this, and he plays like Sideshow Bob or whatever the fuck his name was. And he's wearing a bow tie, and he's like walking through the circus and shit. And the greatest fucking scene is that fucking clown, Vision. You know what shit I'm talking about. The fucking clown comes out of nowhere. And he's like, look, a giraffe. And then all of a sudden the guy's like, look, a fist. And he just straight up like fucking uppercuts the guy, like right here, just bashes him in the fucking nose. The fucking clown goes flying away. That's my favorite scene. But that's probably the only devilish, because Junior, in which one was it, Visions? Part 1 or part 2? He gets invited to like a birthday party, and it's like a girl's birthday party, and she's a total fucking bitch. And she's a total bitch to like Junior, and then in the movie, like Junior's like, oh yeah, like I got an idea, I'm gonna get back at her, and he just goes fucking nuts at the party. Takes all the present and throws them in the fucking swimming pool. He takes the fucking the thing that waters the grass, and he sticks it in her bedroom, and there's fucking water going all over her bedroom. Then there's a fucking he puts like exploding candles in the fucking birthday cake, but he's wearing a devil suit, and Visions made like a meme shirt of him like going like this or some shit like on the fucking shirt. That's probably the only one I'd buy. So anyway, I'm sitting there, and I don't know why, but they were taking forever to get church to start. So I just start, fiddling with my phone, and I'm looking at my Instagram, and I was like, all right. I said, well, I'll just, I'll check his website, see if he's got any new shit up. But as I opened it, Visions, I was like, oh shit. I'm like, I forgot Visions has got some devil shit on his website. So I kind of had like, hang on. So if this is my phone, I was kind of going like this so no one would see it. Because I'm like, I don't want someone to sit by me and go, hey, Fierce, like, what the hell are you looking at devil shit? And church is about to start. And I noticed, Vision, that's when you put up those new pins. This was a while back. This was about a month or two ago. So I'm like this, and I just looked at it, and finally church started, but I thought you would get a little giggle out of that fucking story. Because I didn't want no one to see. I have nothing against. You can put up whatever you want on your fucking website. I'm just not into the devil shit. Other people are, which is fine, but I was like, I don't want any of my church family to see. So I'm like this, and then the pastor comes out, and I'm like, all right, cool, we're getting started. Then I put my phone away, but I forgot to tell you guys that story about a month or two ago, but that's the most random place I've ever looked at his website. So, yeah. But I got to say, Visions, probably the next shirt I'm going to get is the massive laser disc fucking guy. That one was pretty funny. But I haven't checked out your website in a while, so I'll probably, before I go to bed tonight, I'll check it out. Let's see here. Joy Boy says you should get the Little Nero's pizza box. I want to, Joy Boy, because that scene is fucking great. Like where Kevin McAllister like scares the shit out of that fucking pizza delivery guy. He like plays that, what is it, the Lost Souls fucking, or whatever. It was something Souls, where they made that make-believe gangster movie where he's like 1, 2, 10 and like blows the shit out of the fucking guy with the fucking trench coat on. And then the fucking like pizza delivery guy's like, he's literally scared the fucking living shit out of it. And he fucking dives over the fucking trash cans and shit. And then he fucking hightails it out of there. So yeah. Yep. Did your mom see the spy balloon? It flew over St. Louis. I'll be honest, Larry, I haven't talked to my mom in a little while. I was giving her, we had a like kind of an argument / verbal like fight about 3.5, 4 weeks ago. So I haven't talked to her in a good couple of weeks just to get her to cool down. My plan is to send her an epic fucking Valentine's Day present. I'm gonna write a really nice letter in there, and I hope she forgives me. But yeah, I saw that you shot down that balloon. No, I didn't shoot that down, Visions. Whatever. Yo, Heel says, hi, it's me, PS4 Gaming. Well, why did you change your name to Heel? I don't. Wait, wait, Sam, I've heard that. Sam told me that's a video game reference. I'm getting better. Sam taught me that one, the heel one. I'll be honest, I like PS4 gaming better as your YouTube channel name, but to each their own. But what up, PS4 gaming? So I gotta say, Visions, I gotta get that shirt, but I will buy that shirt before I come next year. But besides me buying all that stuff, I'd say Visions is the best fan so far because he's hooked me up with beyond belief so much free shit. Me and Randall were shitting a fucking brick, laughing our asses off. Where Visions, probably the best thing Visions has ever gave me, as far as a meme / funny present, was that fucking Sleepaway Camp fucking book. I was like, yeah, Sleepaway Camp, Sleepaway Camp. Oh, guess what? More Sleepaway Camp, fucking Sleepaway Camp. Guess what? On page 44, more fucking Sleepaway Camp. And then he went the distance and did a whole fucking 4-hour stream. I can't believe you read that whole thing, Visions, but that's how cool of a motherfucker you are. That's how fucking cool he is. He went, all right, I'm going to sit here for 4 hours, and guess what? This is dedicated to Fears. I was like, fuck yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Let's see. Triple says it was shot down by an F-22, which stands for Fears. Yeah, right, Triple. I'll be honest. I know you're playing around, but if that's for real, I don't get much news of what happens in Missouri. I am subscribed to News Channel 4 and News Channel 2, which is two of our biggest news stations in Missouri. There's another one, Channel 8 and Channel 9, I believe, but I haven't subscribed to the Orlando ones. I need to. But if that's for real, I didn't hear about it. But yeah. And I know for a fact my mom wouldn't have shot that down. Anyway. All right. So I highly recommend I know I got off topic here. I would highly recommend 1 and 2. We'll see how the Purge selection year and the first Purge. I'll be honest, I'm looking forward to the first Purge first because that comes before this. And then when my friend at work was like, Fears, there's more than 4. And I was like, really? And he goes, yeah. He goes, there's this new one that was made like a year or 2 ago called the Forever Purge, where some people, after the Purge gets done, they're like, no, I haven't had enough. Let's just keep this shit going. They just keep killing people and just going fucking nuts. And I was like, oh, that's interesting that the Purge never ends. And he's like, yeah, they just say, yeah, fucking, I don't care that the fucking rules are back. I'm just going to keep fucking killing people. And I'm like, interesting. He goes, and then, they made a TV show. My friend told me about that at work a couple nights ago. Because I told him he just subscribed, and he's like, you should review that. I was like, yeah, I will. And he goes, they made a TV show too. And I was like, that I didn't know. I'm like, I did not know they made a TV show, but I'm like, that'd be cool. So yeah, so I'll review more once I get through all this. All right. This is a very underrated film. So in this film, you know how like The Rock usually plays like the badass hero? He's a badass villain in this. So he gets wrongfully accused. The first time he gets out of jail, he buys this gun, and anyone that wronged him before he went into prison, he just straight up goes on a killing spree and just kills all those guys. And then there's and then he saves the last one. He saves like this kind of like a dirty cop that like was kind of like the mastermind of like his imprisonment. And he saves him for the very end. And spoiler alert, he ends up killing him at the end. And then once he gets done with all the killing stuff, then he like goes back to like his normal life. But it's a very underrated Dwayne The Rock Johnson film. I enjoyed it. It's definitely an action-packed action adventure, but he does kill a lot of people. And when did they make this? They made this in, I know it's one of his older films. When did they make this? Oh yeah, this is hella old. They made it in 2010. 2010. So I watched it the other night. I enjoyed it. Again, it's got some flaws in it. I would give this about a 7. About a 7. Because there's way more The Rock films that I way more enjoy than that one. But it's still good. It's still all right. But I'm trying to think of like my favorite scene out of it. One of them is when he kills the cop at the end. I mean, that's a good scene, like at the end. And he kind of has like this speech, like, you know why I'm doing this? Oh, you fucked me over. Like you thought I would have forgot. You thought you would have got away with it. No, you're a fucking idiot. Guess what? I found you and I killed all your little henchmen guys before you. I saved you to the very fucking end, you motherfucker. And then he pulls out the gun and, well, watch it and you'll find out. I know I'm leaving out a lot of dialogue and shit, but it was a good movie. Very underrated though. Like, but I'll be honest. There's way more Dwayne the Rock Johnson movies that I like than that one, but it's good. I did like him in that Hercules movie where he played like that's an action pack adventure. He kills tons of people in that, and he ends up like wrestling a fucking lion in fucking Hercules. So that's a good one. So if you haven't seen that one, definitely check that out. All right. I don't know if anyone's going to come in, so I may have to. I think that may be the end. We'll see if. Let me give LC a call, see if he wants to come in, because I don't think Sam's going to come in, and I don't think Visions is going to come in. All right. Let me call LC, see if he wants to come in. And then if Visions doesn't want to come in, I'll see if Lord Randall wants to come in. And then if not, Fears is going to take a shower and get this gunk out of my hair and get into some comfy clothes and make some dinner. And then Triple, if I don't upload the miniature golf thing tonight, I promise it'll be tomorrow after church. So we'll see. And then as soon as I get that uploaded, the next thing I'm going to tackle, I told Jeff, I promise, I said, I will get that Super RetroCon shit up as quickly as possible. And he's like, Fears, do it. He goes, it'll be cool if it's like within a couple of weeks. He goes, don't do it next fucking year. Because when I got to Super RetroCon Visions, not the first thing out of Jeff's mouth, but probably the third thing, he goes, Fears, you still haven't uploaded last year's. And I said, I understand. I said, here's what I'll do. I said, I'm going to upload all the new relevant shit first, and then I'll upload the 2022 one. And he went, all right, that sounds like a deal. So we'll see if LC wants to come in. I don't know what LC is doing. He could be out with his family, could be doing something, but we'll see if he wants to come in. And I'm calling him now because it's still not that late. Triple says he's ready for it. I'm ready for you guys to see it. It's going to be hilarious. It may go to voicemail. We'll see. Nope, he didn't pick it up. All right, well, let me call Randall real quick. And we'll see here. See if Randall picks up. Randall? Lord Randall? Hello? Darn it. All right. Well, I tried. So no guest tonight, but maybe next time. Visions, put down those fucking video games. Tell Mrs. Visions to hang on for 5 minutes and get in here. Come hang out with your buddy Fears. You son of a bitch. I'm just joking. You're not a son of a bitch. I'm just joking, buddy. Quit being shy. Come in, man. Let's hang out, buddy. I'm just joking. I don't like to pressure people. I always give people the option. If you want to come in and hang, that's awesome. If not, hopefully next time. Oh, wait, yeah, here. I'll send Richie. I haven't had Richie on there. Richie says, I wish LC was on the panel. You know, Richie, I'll send you the link. I haven't had you on a little while. Before I sign off, let's hang out with Richie for a couple minutes. All right, give me a second. Let's see. But see, the honest thing about Visions is if you have Visions on too much, then the epicness of Visions would be that epic. That's how epic Visions is. When he does make an appearance, Fears is like a little kid in a candy store. I'm like, oh shit, my buddy Visions, what's up? So when he does come on, I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be fucking awesome. So there it is. Well, Visions, I can't wait until the next time you come on and we hang out more than 5 seconds. A good old 5-10 minutes. That'd be great. So whenever you want to come on, you are more than welcome, buddy. All right, Richie, check your Twitter. I'm gonna send you the link, and you're more than welcome to come in. I haven't talked to Richie in video format. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I always shoot his comments back. So this will be kind of cool. Richie, come on in for a couple of minutes before I sign off because I'm getting hungry. I need to get some din din. I'm getting hungry. I'm doing the hide in the closet channel. Wait. What are you doing? I'm doing the hide in the closet challenge right now. Oh Lord, what does that consist of? Oh man, Richie, where the fuck do you get these ideas for these challenges? Oh man, I can't wait to see this one. Holy shit. I'm hiding in the closet. I'm in the dark. Here's a fucking flashlight. I'm in here. Woo! All right, Richie. Well, I'll let you get back to your challenge, buddy. But post that shit immediately. I can't wait to watch that. Oh man, that's gonna be good. All right. Well, I'm taking off, guys. I'm gonna get a shower and get something to eat and do some more editing and watch a little of this. Watch a little of that. I'm telling you, Visions. I'm gonna give you a full report. I thought you would have straight up watched these. It looks like one of the cheesy ones that you and me love. I'm telling you, as soon as I saw this guy is going fucking ape. He's like all that shit, right? I thought of you. I was like, oh, I guarantee. I'm like, Visions has watched these. So I'm pretty surprised that you have not seen that, Visions. But I'll give you a full report. I'll watch these in a couple of weeks, or not weeks. I'll watch them in a couple of days, and I'll let you know. I'll do a full-on review, buddy. Let's see. Yeah, brother, action-packed. I mean, that is a pretty action-packed challenge. I mean, what is Richie going to do in that dark closet in the middle of the night? Well, I cannot wait, buddy, to see that challenge, because that challenge is going to make me fucking lose it. I'm looking forward to it. Just the title of that fucking challenge is making Fierce laugh. Not judging you, Richie, but it just sounds fucking hilarious. I don't know what that entails. Well, I guess we'll find out. We'll find out what that entails. So there it is. All right, I'm taking off, guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I always enjoyed it, hanging out with my buddies, my pals, my fans, all you guys. You guys are awesome. Awesome. Well, don't forget to check out FearsMan26 on YouTube and FearsMan26 on TikTok and Fears Vlogs. Subscribe to all that shit, please, pretty please. Subscribe to Lord Randall at Cameo Man 2021 and the Mayor of Magic. Check out Visions, Lord Visions, www.exhumvisions.com. I highly suggest that you buy the Tar Man shirt. So far, it's a split between the Tar Man shirt being my favorite and the Please Be Patient, I Have Crohn's. If I had to pick a third one, definitely that fucking bung shirt. That bung shirt makes me fucking lose my mind, and I laugh for like 18 hours. I'm telling you, Visions, the shirts that you give me, whether I buy them or you hook me up with some free ones, they just keep getting better and better. Your fucking mind, man, is the fuck like in here, in his brain. He's got a spot in his brain that says, I'm a genius when it comes to memes. The meme shirt just keep getting better and better and better and better and better, buddy. They're fucking great. I'm telling you, when I opened that up, well, I mean, you saw my reaction in both videos. Oh, I was like a little kid on Christmas morning. I opened up, I was like, a fucking Crohn's t-shirt. I'm like, I am fucking puking my goddamn fucking brains out. Oh, I was losing it. When I saw the bung shirt, I was like, oh, holy hell, I can't believe this is happening. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I got that spot by huffing cologne. Oh, shit. Well, don't tell that to many people, all right? Huffing cologne. Buddy, just be careful. Because you and Pixel sometimes inhale some crazy shit. Like I remember Pixel was telling me, I worry about Pixel sometimes. Like he's my buddy and I love him like a brother, but I wish he wouldn't do drugs. Because you hear all those horror stories about people like, oh yeah, I'll be fine. I'll do cocaine one last time and it'll be fine. And then all of a sudden they do too much and then they die. I wouldn't want Pixel to die, but He's told me he's done acid. He's done what else did he tell me he did? Acid. He's done weed. So I hope nothing happens to him. And I wouldn't want anything to happen to you, buddy. So just be careful of what you put up your nose. This is me being a friend. This is dead serious. So, and this goes for you too, Pixel. I don't judge anyone. I'm not into drugs and I don't do that shit. Just be careful, you guys. Just don't die. Pixel, and that goes for Visions, because I don't want anything bad to happen to you guys. I'm being dead serious. I didn't mean to get all emotional. I'm just, they're my friends. I care about them. So I don't want you guys doing anything like crazy. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm taking off. But check out Pixel too. And last but not least, check out Sam's new channel, Egotistical Commando Live. He's got like 5 or 6 lives up. I can't watch them until I made Sam a deal, until we beat Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for all your love. Thanks for all your support. Again, Triple, I'll get the miniature golf vlog up just as soon as possible, buddy. And this is Fears. I'm signing off. Peace.